We're here in Foxborough for today's game from Gillette Stadium. And when New York and New England get together, it usually promises to be a good one.
Yep, the Jets and the Patriots rivalry is one of the better ones going these days.
Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
So now that we know about the quarterback, let's talk about the guys he throws to. And the first receiver that comes to mind is this one. They've been able to put up huge numbers against some of the best, and this game may prove to be no different. And if the defense can actually shut him down, they have a few other options that can get it done as well.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. The Patriots are lined up for the kickoff. Booming kick downfield. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. Number 14, using split back. Fullback handoff. Pull down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
And they need about 9. Number 14 with a man in motion. On the carry. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. McNeil didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Well, John, both of these teams appear to be very evenly matched, and it has the makings of a game that might not be decided until late in the 4th quarter.
And this is the type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive. Take a look at this. He gets himself into position, keeps his legs under him, and then boom, he just unloads. Now that's a depleter.
Takes the delayed handoff. Johnson records the tackle at the 38-yard line. Gain 5 on the play. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 6 to go. They come out of the nickel. Under pressure, throws it, and he drops the pass. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
But he never saw it. He has to make better reads out there.
6th play of this drive. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. McNeil setting up play action, goes over the middle. Collins got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Ramsey comes into the game for the punt. Number 22 will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. So they have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Hits the fullback with a short pass to the right side. Gash did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Martin, the deep man. With the carry, number 56 makes the tackle at the 26-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
3rd and long. Bledsoe using split backs. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. He let that one loose, but overthrows his receiver.
Looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver can go to.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 32. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back. Number 83, the motion man. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. He dropped it.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Pass ball's incomplete. Johnson just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
New England lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive line sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Ramsey will come into this game to punt. Number 22 into return. Here's the kick. He drops it. The Patriots scoop it up. So they have 1st and 10 here. Bledsoe with a man in motion. Drops back with the throw, and he makes the grab. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Ball on their own 41. Martin fakes the handoff. He couldn't control it. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
Big stop! Big stop! Get low! Get low!
Martin, the lone setback. Bledsoe sends a man in motion. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Bennett. Good play in the backfield. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. First and 10. Jones moves in motion. Looking for room. Collins created problems in the backfield on that play. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
2nd and long coming up here. Number 14 sends a man in motion. He'll get it again. Jones makes the play at the 26. Gain of 4. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. He comes up with the ball despite being blanketed with the double coverage. It's 1st and 10. Hand it off again. Johnson brings him down at the 44-yard line. About 7 yards there. So they need about 3 here. Number 14 sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back, still running. Clears the defender. Clay makes the stop at the 36. McNeil with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
It's 1st and 10. The Patriots come out on a nickel package. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Harper couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
The Patriots come out on a nickel package. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Number 14 is known throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots, and leading receivers, he can do it all. And he makes it look so easy, too. I really like watching him play out there.
9th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Hand off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. McNeil didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Number 5 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. The field goal attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Good distance. From the 10-yard line. Stiff arm. The defender goes down. There's a flag on the play. He took a shot. He's in pain. We'll get word from Jill as soon as possible. So they have 1st and 10 here. Nickelback in this time. Throwing on first down. And it's intercepted. Number 28 picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by. But then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Hand it off to the back. Ball loose. The fumble is scooped up.
Now this is how they teach you to tackle. Watch this one right here. Getting good tackle position, deliver a shot, and he knocks the ball right out of there.
Martin. And he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
They need 6. Martin in the backfield. He'll go with a run once again. Number 56 with the stop at the 35-yard line. Martin couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Coates, the motion man. Throws it. Almost picked off. Nearly a turnover.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 21. It's 1st and 10. The Patriots come out in a nickel package with the pass. Incomplete. Collins was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
Number 83 in motion. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
They play a very aggressive style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Ramsey is back to punt. Number 22 back to return. So at the end of 1, the score is 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. It's 1st and 10. Nickelback in this time. Bledsoe sends a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Throwing. Knocked away. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. Number 51 with the tackle at the 47. Coates makes the catch for a pickup of 5 on 2nd down. They need 5. To the left. Number 56 makes the tackle at the 48. Martin wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. Inside their own 20. Passing on 1st down. Throws it. And he hits his target. Number 14, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receivers. He's trying to hit them right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it.
McNeil is the deep back. McNeil. Law pulls him down at the 22-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
1 yard to go. Number 14 sends a man in motion. With the throw, Collins stops the play in the backfield. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10. Martin, the lone setback. Bledsoe with a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Slings it to the outside. He hits his receiver. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
It's second down and 10 to go. Send it off to the back. Salam drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Probed the middle, but was turned away.
They have two pretty good run stoppers in the middle of that line. And they can cause some plays like that.
Third down and long coming up here. The Jets come out in a dime package. Flings it to the outside. Johnson brings him down at the 37. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 24-yard line. He didn't get anything on that return.
Give credit to the coverage team for not letting them get anywhere.
First and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Jones records the tackle at the 26. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
It's second down and 8 to go. The Patriots come out in a dime package. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Ball loose. Hitchcock makes the stop at the 41-yard line. It's picked up. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
First and 10. So the coach wants the referee to take another look at that last call.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
After reviewing play, the rule of the field is overturned. No time to charge to York.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Number 14 sends a man in motion. McNeil. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
Fields grabbed him on that play.
You got a big old handful of jersey there.
So it's now first and a mile. New England comes out in their nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Throwing short to the right side. Perfect pass. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Now the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
Second and long coming up here. Hand off to the tailback. Lloyd takes him down at the 39. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. New England comes out in a dime package. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. Johnson was working in the middle. Almost had the interception.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Nothing happening for the offense there. Forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing. And he can't find a way to keep possession. And that brings up 2nd down. Martin, the lone setback. Jefferson, the motion man. Dropping back, gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Moore got himself into perfect position to make that catch.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
5 yards to go. The backs are lined up in an eye. With the throw. And he dropped it. A little lob doesn't find its intended target. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Right through his hands. The Patriots grab the live ball. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Roberts is in there for the score. An amazing return for a touchdown.
He had great speed and vision, and he showed us the patience to see the lanes and the explosiveness to get through them.
Number 4 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. The Patriots are ready to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 9. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. Ball on their own 20. Number 35 moves in motion. Tucks it away. Lloyd makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. They ran it there.
Yeah, that's an important part of this team's offense.
They need 6. Nickelback in this time. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Ooh, nearly picked off. Almost a big turnover.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Pressure with the pass, and it's caught. You can hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over, and that's worse.
Two-minute warning coming up. He was really hit hard on that one.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Ball on their own 35. 5th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. There he goes. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll pass on 1st down. Launching the pass deep down the right side. And He fails to hang on to that one. He just dropped that pass.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch. The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set him up in scoring position.
Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. Ryan will be facing a third down now after that pass nets 6. He's trying to get them back to the line. Pressure coming, throws it, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. And he drops an easy one. Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Ramsey will try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
1st and 10. Bledsoe scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. Only one man in the backfield. Bledsoe with a man in motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert. Under pressure with the throw, and the catch is made. Jefferson will stop just short of the 1st down marker on that catch. Unable to pick up the 1st down, we could see the punt team here. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 41-yard line. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. So they have 1st and 10 here. McNeil lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Collins makes the play at the 43-yard line. And they'll bring it back because of that infraction.
This offense cannot be effective if they make mistakes like that.
A little over a minute left. The Jets line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Dropping back, pressure, tossing it over the middle. Ryan somehow got that pass off.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Just over a minute still to go. Passing right. And he goes out at the 42-yard line.
Look here. He does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play.
It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft. Surveying the field with the throw. Drops the interception. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 17-yard line. So not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Patriots line up in a 5-receiver set this time. They'll pass on 1st down. Looking long down the right side of the field. And he dropped it. He read the single coverage and went for it all on 1st down.
Now, whoever makes a catch here has to remember to get out of bounds.
Using split backs. Drops back. Goes with a short pass to the right side. This one falls incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play.
They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
Bledsoe using split backs. Bledsoe with a man in motion. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Springs records the stop at the 37-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Bledsoe sends a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. With the pass falls incomplete. Shoots off for the intended target.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead, and he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Bledsoe looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Drops back, throwing, and he makes the grab. Good, strong throw by the quarterback on that pass.
Yeah, they really put that thing in there. That's why you used to see a lot of drop passes by a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
Third and short here. Interesting choice between going through the air or with the running game. It's the toss to the right. Mark barely gets enough. Everything they do works on third down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
Looks like he's calling an audible. New England calls a timeout. That's their final timeout.
Here's a spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
Pass play here on first down. Looking for a receiver. With the throw. Incomplete. That ball was knocked out of there by a big hit.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
Bledsoe looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Drops back. With the pass. Great throw. He's pushed out at the 40-yard line. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Directing traffic. The Jets come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete, and this ball falls to the ground incomplete.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making a catch.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Going into halftime, the score is 7-3. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. So we'll get ready to go here in the second half. And he got all of that one. A great kick. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. We talked about this being a very close game earlier, John, and neither team has been able to control the tempo to this point.
What I like about this game is how quickly these two coaching staffs have made adjustments. Each time one team has a successful play, the other team adjusts, and they make a smart substitution to counter it. This is coaching at its best.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete pass. Almost, but no catch.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass a ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catchy.
Martin is the deep back. Martin. Number 28 stops him at the 28. Gain of 9 on the play. Let's go to Jill Arrington.
Well, Al, the head coach feels good about where his team stands right now, Al. With the way his defense has played against the run, he believes they can make some stops and give his offense a shorter field to work with. If they can capitalize on that, we could be in for a very exciting second half. Al?
Thank you. That was Jill Arrington updating from the sideline. Throwing. This pass is incomplete, and that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
Harper gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. The Patriots scoop it up. He's lost another fumble, John.
Well, after he lost that first one, you can see that he's paying more attention to the ball. But still, he let it happen again.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. The Patriots have not been very successful throwing on 1st down, but they still have the lead.
And somehow they've managed to overcome that problem.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. The 1st down marker is just inside the 22. Jefferson, the motion man. Martin, great fake. Closing in, gets the pass up, and he can't find a way to keep possession. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
The Jets come out in a dime package. With the throw, number 16 drops it and having a terrible time trying to catch the ball.
If you drop the ball, you have to have a short memory, forget about it, and move on.
They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's up. And so that kick is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
It's on its way. From the 9 to the 20. New York heads out offensively down by 7. First and 10. They're having no success running on 1st down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
And the catch is made. Jones makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
2nd and 4 coming up here. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. McNeil gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Law created problems in the backfield on that one. Pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
And he steps out of bounds at the 44.
Watch this one here. He had them all lined up, looking for the knockout. He just missed. That's one of the things that's going on in this league right now. Too many guys going for the big hit instead of wrapping up the ball carrier.
McNeil. Lloyd makes the play at the 45. Flag down. Number 7 is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. The Patriots come out in a nickel package with the throw, and it's caught. Law pulls him down at the 44-yard line. Walker didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
So it's 2nd and 10. McNeil is the deep back. McNeil. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Fields. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
McNeil, the lone back. Gets the pass off. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Law records the tackle at the 43-yard line. The punter's in again for the 8th time. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Nickelback in this time. Number 16 with a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Throwing short to his left. Number 29 gets right in there and brings him down. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Bland did a great job of looking that ball right into his hands.
The quarterback made sure that the only guy that could make the catch was his receiver.
2nd and long coming up here. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. With the throw, and this pass is completed. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's 1st and 10. The Jets come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. Just couldn't get that pass under control. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Martin, the lone back. Gets rid of it, and he dropped it. After the incomplete pass, they'll face 3rd down. Fifth play of this drive. The Jets come out in a dime package. Passing right. The pass ball's incomplete. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Harper will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. Tupa will come in now to punt it away. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Walker moves in motion. Hand it off. Lloyd makes the play at the 34. Gain of 7. Second and 2. It's away the off-balance throw. Law records the tackle at the 36. Short completion, and it brings up a 3rd and short.
If you have to face a 3rd down play, you always want to be looking at a 3rd and short. When you only need short yardage to convert, you have a lot more plays in the playbook to choose from. Plus the fact that the defense just can't key on the pass.
The Jets line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. McNeil throwing, and he can't hang it. Good pass, he just couldn't handle it. Ramsey is ready to punt this one away. Number 22 is back to receive this kick. He's waving for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. Martin, the lone back. Coates, the motion man. He'll pass on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Number 51 makes the tackle at the 35-yard line. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
Inside their own 20. With the pass, almost picked off. He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
The quarterback felt a little pressure on that one, and it looked like he fired the ball out there before he wanted to.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. On the run, and he hits his target. Now after that pass play, they face a 3rd down and long.
This is a bad situation to be in for an offense, because it kind of makes your quarterback a sitting duck. They've got to give him a little extra protection on this play.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. The Patriots line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Spring records the stop at the 25. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
30-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Going to the right. Good play in the backfield. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. Number 82, the man in motion. With the pass, he finds his man. Walker continues to reel him in.
11-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5 coming up.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd down.
And he hits his target. The Jets find a way to convert the 3rd and long, their 2nd one on this series. It's 1st and 10. Going to the left. Number 95 pulls him down at the 43. John is still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line, and it helps to slow down those pass rushers.
On the carry. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. Too much on that throw, sailing over the receiver's head.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Nickelback in this time. Ryan sends a man in motion. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. John, they jumped everyone back in coverage. He just couldn't get it to the open man.
We also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
Ramsey comes into the game for the punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Throws it, and And the catch is made. Number 16 completes that for about a 6-yard gain. We've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 10-3. The Patriots have the lead and are in control as we begin the final quarter. 2nd and maybe 3. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. They give it to the halfback. Jackson with the tackle at the 35. Martin did a nice job on that one.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Martin lines up behind his fullback in the I. Flings it to the outside. The 40. Springs makes the stop at the 45-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. First and 10. Handed off to the back. The 40. Number 28 pulls him down at the 34-yard line. The Patriots are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a 3rd down in this drive. It's 1st and 10. Passing on 1st down. Throws it. And he drops the pass. And he drops an easy one. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Martin, the lone back. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Number 60 read it perfectly with single coverage, but the ball was tipped away. Seventh play of this drive. The Jets come out in a nickel package. Throws it, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
About a 51-yard attempt here. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game. The Patriots are taking control in this one. The Patriots are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. So we have 1st and 10 here. He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. The 30. Perfect throw. Clay makes the play at the 37-yard line. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
It's 1st and 10. Hand it off. Collins records the stop at the 38. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Nine yards to go. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. He was lucky to get that one off. The defense was all over him.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. But they're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
New England comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver. McNeil can't find a way to advance it to the 1st down marker. John, how frustrated is the coach right now? He's coming to punt 11 times. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
32nd yard line. Fair catch made at the 19-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. Martin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yep, he hit him the way you're supposed to hit him.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Drops back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. The fumble is scooped up.
This team hasn't turned it over all that often, so to see him turn it over is kind of surprising.
The 40 might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
After reading the play, the ruling of the field is overturned. No time will be charged to New England.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He sees something in the defense. Bland in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Bennett stops the play in the backfield. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
This will be his 11th punt. Here's the punt. From the 38-yard line. Keeping it there. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return. It's 1st and 10. McNeil. Off and run. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. McNeil is in there for the score.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. The Jets regain the momentum with that score, John.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
The Jets are lined up for the kickoff. Booming kick downfield. From the 4-yard line. And a fumble. The Patriots scoop up the live ball. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll go from the I formation. Changing the play now. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure. Throws it. He finds his man. Number 28 with the stop at the 47-yard line. Amazing play by Coates.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He'll pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Stop behind the line. Lost a couple. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Second and long coming up here. Bledsoe using split backs. With the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. The 30. Has room. The 10. Moore is in there for the touchdown. They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Patriots now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead. Harper gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The Patriots are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. So he downs the kick in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. He has some room. The 10. Touchdown, Patriots. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. So they're trying to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he kicks out on the extra point. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
And they're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
The Patriots are set to kick it deep. They'll return this one. From the 7-yard line to the 20. The Jets have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 27. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ryan sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Johnson records the tackle at the 31-yard line. They get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
About 6 to go. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Dropping back with the throw. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
One yard to go. Diamondbacks in for this play. He stopped and they turn it over on downs. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Martin, number 99, records the tackle at the 35. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Handed Handoff to the fullback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Yeah, couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Third down and long coming up here. Slings it to the outside. Salah stops him at the 34. About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's on its way. Number 4 puts it right through again. His third field goal. The Patriots have made this a 3-possession game with under 2 minutes to play.
They just kept coming at him. They were determined not to let this one go down to the final play of the game. That's good coaching and a good job by the players.
The Patriots are lined up for the kickoff. He got all of that one. Stiff arm. The Jets will start this drive from the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Passing on 1st down. Throwing. Incomplete. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
The Patriots come out in the quarter defense. To throw, and he just can't hang it. He hasn't hit any receiver yet on this drive.
His throws are a little odd, but the defense isn't giving him anything easy. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy pickup, but the offense has to believe that they can do it, or they've already lost the game. The line has to give the quarterback some time, so he can find an open guy and keep this thing going.
The Patriots come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, and he dropped it. Down by this much here in the 4th, they had no choice but to go for it.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time, they fell short.
This one is just about in the books. They've not been in the red zone until now, but big scoring plays have given them a big lead. Handed off to the back, dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and long coming up here. The Patriots line up in the bunch formation. Number 29 takes him down at the 11-yard line. Good game for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Come out of the nickel. Crosses it left. Stiff arm. And he's tackled at the 8-yard line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do. Control the ball in the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Number 4 heads out to try this field goal. The kick is up. Boy, he really got into that one, easily clearing the crossbar. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
The Patriots are ready to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. They'll start this drive at the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
1 minute to go in this game. With the throw. Almost intercepted. Collins had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few
It
like
looks
that.
like this
Okay,
one's
they got to
over,
keep
so we're
throwing
gonna,
downfield to move the chain while
hit them
keeping the
fast
clock
forward
on the
here to get this thing over with.
England comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Pressure coming. He was hit just as he threw. It's loose. He's picked up. That was a backwards pass. That's
And they
good.
turned it over again. Turnovers is not for the Jets. They have played awful today.
Nickel back in this time. Loses one. Can't get on the ball.
When you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
And if you go by the way the game played out, it looks like the opposite records for each team would be the case, but
Looking upfield. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's not going to be able to hold the ball.
Held him up.
The rule on hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
And we should see them run out the clock here on second down to seal it.
try to wrap this up here so we can get to the season summary and then move on. I'll try to do a team builder video later today. We'll see.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest and gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Nothing doing on that one in place, so they'll probably send him to kick.
That's right. When you got the lead, you don't have to fly in the
Think
face.
about it
Put
while
down
I-
three and put the game in your defense's hand.
I gotta fix his name. Name's not right.
And it's up. No doubt about that one. Harper, he's back to the kickoffs. We get the quick lanes and his return numbers.
Alright. Get that shit in there.
The Patriots set to kick it deep. He sends it off.
Yeah, so
Penalty marker down the field. And the clock runs out. The final score is New England 36, New York 10. 48 versus John Nichols and John Madden. You were very pleasant. Good evening.
alright, slow back down so we get to the end here. Alright, let's go ahead and get those scores in the book here. So 10 to 36. Yeah, that was surprising. I thought the Jets would play better than that. Alright, so let's end that. And close that. This over. I'd still have to split capture on. I thought we were using PS2 video capture there, but we weren't. Alright, so there's what week 10 looks like. We'll pull it up on the forum so you can see it a little bit better. If you want to pause it on the video on YouTube later, you can do that in either case to take a deeper look at that stuff. All the extra stuff you see in these columns are for Madden 08 and doing a custom schedule kind of thing. So you can load it. There's a sheet, I think I might get it. There's a sheet that does the schedules for NFL 2K5, I think, and Madden 08. All right, so that's the way the scores played out this week. Some pretty good games, really. The Miami Houston game was pretty good. Seattle was freaking out. Vikings, some of the better, well, Rams didn't. So say some of the better records kind of at least super the same going in. Well, San Francisco didn't. They played a weaker team and they didn't win by much, but they did win. All right, so then we'll go over to, and I could have just went to week 11 here, but it would have been in the background as well. So there's the matchups for week 11. If you guys want to pause that on YouTube VOD as well, you can do that. Take a deeper look. But we're going to close this here. I have San Francisco and Minnesota. Holy smokes, that should be a good game. Should be a real big game. And then Monday is the Skins and the Titans. So it looks like we got the Chargers and the Raiders. Good. I don't know, I kind of like the Niners game. Niners Vikings. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that one, and then the Monday night game is 7. So 7. Wait, 7. There we go. So that's looking like our 2 games for next, well, in 2 weekends. It's a 3 series. We got a lot of games to play in the background. There's nothing simmed. It's all on the field or court. So it takes us a minute to get through all those. That's why we do it every other weekend. All right, so that's the way that looks. Let's go ahead and take a gander at the standings. So that's what it looks like. Patriots get the win against the Jets, but they are in the bracket replay spot for that division. Again, that's how we're trying to get longevity out of this series. The college basketball, the schedules would be different, so there's a little bit of nuance to that. The football game also has the same aspect. Just forget to turn that off. There we go. So to get longevity out of this one, the team in the last place in each division, their bracket will be replayed so that a different year could possibly represent them in the league in future seasons. Currently we've got the Browns, and they might be pretty safe in that spot, to be honest, for them. Colts, although not far out, that's a pretty tight division there, but 77 Colts are currently in the position for, I guess that would be Baltimore, right? The Ravens are in the spot. No, not the Ravens. They're in Pittsburgh. That would be some Jags. Houston is some Texans. So that'd just be the Colts, yeah, Indianapolis. That's their spot. Okay. So their bracket would be replayed if they stayed there. Pretty tight in the West at the bottom anyway. Got the Chiefs and the Broncos battling for the replay spot. Of course, the team that plays in the league doesn't want to be replaced, so they're trying to battle to get out of that spot. Currently, the Niners and the Chargers and the Cowboys with the best records at 7-2. And then right behind them, we got the Buccaneers at 7-3 after they took the division lead against the Saints outright. They both were 6-3 coming in. Seattle, pretty safely in the replay spot so far in the NFC West. And pretty tightly bunched, really, for the 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals. That's interesting. Very interesting. Currently, we got the Panthers in the replay spot. I don't remember how many teams they had. I don't think it's very many. For the most, maybe it might even be 2. But they're only a game behind the Falcons, so it's possible the Falcons could end up in the replay spot there. Bears looking pretty bad. 94 Bears. They are looking like they're going to be replaced in that replay spot. And then the Eagles, 95 Eagles, struggle. I actually thought they would do better than that, to be fair, but they have not. Giants only 2 games ahead of them, but they are 1-0 in the division, so we'll see how that plays out. That's what standings looks like, and we'll move over to. I can click the button correctly. So that's this form here. That's what all that is doing. So it pulls all that up. So then we'll go over here to the first round of playoffs, and then we'll bring up the playoff picture. And if the playoffs started at this moment, that's what the matchups would look like. We do have the extra wild card in here for this season. So yeah, right. Currently, your first round buys, the Jets, I think, were getting a buy until they lost that game against the Patriots. They dropped down to the 3rd seed, and the Chargers take over that buy spot. And the Cowboys in a buy spot. some pretty good, some interesting matchups there. The Jags would make it, and they would take on the Bengals in Cincinnati. The Dolphins would have the Jets at New York with the loss to the Patriots for the Jets. And the Ravens would squeak in currently, and they would go to Houston to play the 88 Oilers. And I do believe this is set up the same way as the normal playoffs are. So the lower seed that would still be in would go to San Diego, and then the other two winners would go to whoever has the highest seed of the other two that are in. So then you would have the Rams traveling to Minnesota. It started today. The Cardinals would go up against the Bucks. Bucks take the 3 spot after beating the Saints, and the Saints fall to number 7. So they are actually on the brink of falling out of the playoffs if they're not careful. And they would go to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. That sounds like a great game, to be honest. Although the Saints didn't, I mean, they didn't look terrible against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers were, their defense was tough. So yeah, the lower seed would go to Dallas, of whoever wins, and then the other two would go to the lower seed and play each other in the next round. So that's going to wrap us up for week 10, week 11 in 2 weekends. Sometimes more than that if I have personal emergencies come up. I did just have a 3-day, I just said to have a 3-weekend span because I had to take a unexpected trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas, where I was born. I still have some family there, and so having some health issues, so we had to go see them before anything gets bad. Speaking of that, I need to get a hold of them today and find out how things are going, but I digress. So we will be back in 2 weekends, as far as we know, with week 11. We also have the college basketball series on Friday nights, sometimes Saturday mornings, depending on what's going on with the family. Sometimes we do a Friday night rock band session or something, so then we do the college basketball on Saturday sometime. We also have college football Saturday with that historic roster, or historic league, if I could speak correctly today. The college basketball is also historic teams. That one is PS3 emulator, NCAA basketball 09, and the college football is PS2, NCAA 11. Pretty much because I couldn't find any PS3 versions of football that had any historic teams in it to use. So that's why we went with the PS2 emulator. Pretty much the same thing with the college basketball. Even the I would have used the this on PS3 emulator, but I would have used college basketball 10, but they got rid of the historic teams for whatever reason. So I would like to see that make a comeback in the new college football game, but it didn't look like there was anything there currently. I don't own the game, but we might do a team builder later. I've been playing around with that, trying to get used to the tool, because I assume Madden's going to be pretty much the same, if not the exact same, from a team builder perspective. So we might do something with that later today, but we're going to get through lunch and see what's going on. And we might be back with that. So if we do come back with that, make sure you tune in. We'll have a couple of songs to start the stream off, and then we'll kind of decide between now and then what kind of team we're going to do. So hopefully you guys can check that out. Check this out in the VOD if you want on YouTube, same channel name. And we will see you next time. Be good to each other. Peace.